What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Today it is the LazyDaze channel and we're back at it again with some more anime reaction for you guys today, and we have some Death Note episode 5. We're loving this type of content. If you're liking our page, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're really enjoying this series.
I'm loving this. It's my first anime.
Obviously his first anime, I've watched it. I'm just really enjoying watching it again, and obviously seeing my friend go through it, seeing his reactions live and enjoying the experience with you guys as well. Last episode we obviously had Ryuk Shinigami on the bus with the new criminal Light and the FBI agent, and that's all we sort of went
absolute
over.
Madness.
Yeah, Light
Absolute
just finding
madness.
out like bits and pieces of how to use the Death Note, and then also finding out this guy's name, making everything look like an accident.
So well
So
done.
much happened. So in this episode we are just looking forward to seeing if Light can get rid of this FBI agent, how
See
he
what
does
happens,
it,
man.
and if Elle's going to start cutting in on any more. So without further ado, we're just going to jump straight into this one.
Let's do this.
Subscribe. Oh, so we're literally just picking up where we left off, exactly.
You there.
Yeah?
Listen carefully. I came to Japan as part of a secret investigation, so the local police can't find out that I... Please excuse me.
Anyway, I don't want the police to know that I've come into contact with an FBI agent either. It's obvious that he doesn't suspect me. And as for the police, I'm sure they'll treat this as just another unfortunate accident.
Hey, welcome back.
What a day.
Ray, what's the matter? Something happened, didn't it? I've never heard you sigh like that.
Some junkie robbed a bank 2 days ago, and I guess he wanted to try taking on a bus today. I didn't think this kind of thing happened here. And in the end, the guy freaked out, jumped off the bus, and got hit by a car.
Did he die? It's a little hard to believe that that was all a coincidence, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Think about it. You got on that bus because you were investigating someone, right?
You and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI, but now you're my fiancée, Naomi. We talked about this. You're not an agent anymore. You promised when we decided you'd come with me so I could meet your parents in Japan. You do remember that, don't you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just force of habit. Sorry about that.
You'd be so busy you'll forget you were ever an agent.
No, that doesn't turn off, does it?
No.
More importantly, tell me how I can convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter. Kira doesn't scare me half as much as he does.
You're about to write down the name of that agent, aren't you? The one from the bus.
Not yet. I'm gonna wait 1 week before writing his name. Once I've given them time to investigate more people with ties to the police, it'll be less obvious that way. In the meantime, I think I'll use some of those inmates I've been keeping alive to play around with Elle a little more.
That's horrible, to play around with Elle, play around with people's lives.
Please, send it to me. Elle, do you know? Gods of death. To tell us that gods of death exist? And populations closely for the next few days. Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
This place
This
is
is one
crawling
week
with
later, yeah?
humans. Are you gonna do it here?
Let's just say you're about to see the results of all the research and experiments I've been doing over the last few days. I've learned a lot about the Death Note. For example, if I write a cause of death and the circumstances leading up to it, I can add a name afterwards and it'll still happen.
So what you can do is you can write out this, so let's say you would put in Toby McSweeney is going to die. You put is going to die, blah, 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 and explain everything, right? And then when you want to, put that person's name in there at the beginning. So you can basically make a paragraph, all right, of how you want this person to die, and it and obviously because you don't know the person's face or name, right? You don't want to write their name, so you wait until you find them out, and then you can write the name in there and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, he is able to write on the paper whatever he wants.
He can literally write a description of how everything's going to play out, and then at the end of it, write the name down.
Yeah.
Even I didn't know that one.
He's here. Mr. Ray Penber. Turn around and you're dead. I am Kira.
It couldn't be. His voice. I've heard it somewhere.
But first, I'm gonna prove to you that I'm Kira. I'm gonna kill him just for you.
But how? Don't do it.
I'm afraid I had no choice but to kill him. Although that man has been repeatedly charged with sexual assault, he's managed to avoid conviction every time due to lack of evidence. I could easily kill all these people right now if I wanted to. Go ahead and choose someone if you want.
Don't do it. I believe you.
I'm sure you care more about your loved ones than any of these people here. Imagine how you'd feel if one of them was killed just because you refused to cooperate. I think you should consider them the real hostages at the
So
moment.
intense. He's revealing his whole hand.
Day she will die, and so will the rest of your family, including you, and that's a promise.
I understand. Just tell me what you need me to do. I do have my laptop with me. It's the one I use for work, but I don't have the files you're looking for.
All right, then take this envelope.
A transceiver. This thing looks like a toy. But there'll be no record of this transmission anywhere. And it allows us to converse from a close distance, even underground.
Route. It doesn't matter which direction you take. I'll be close by at all times, which means I'll be watching your every move.
Like, it's insane.
The seat closest to the doors. If it's occupied, wait until it's free. How many FBI agents are currently in Japan? Speak quietly into the transceiver and don't make it obvious.
I believe it's 4 teams, 3 agents per team for a total of 12. What is this?
Of those 12 agents you mentioned, I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page.
It's not like he can
He
kill them
doesn't know
using
the
just their
faces of
names.
the FBI
Next,
agents.
take
No,
out
he
your
doesn't.
laptop and turn it on.
But who would?
It contains the names and photos of all the FBI agents currently active in Japan.
Have you put it together yet?
This
No.
So he can write out the cause of death, but not put their name in there because he doesn't know the faces of the people or their names. So what he can do is write down how he wants every one of them to die, and then get someone who does know their faces to write their names. Hence why the first bit of these papers are open.
Only for the names.
So he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Okay.
doesn't have to find out every single FBI agent.
He doesn't need to know the faces of them. All he's got to do is get the person that knows what they look like to write the names down.
To
You
send you a
sly
message with a
bastard.
file attachment. It contains the names and photos of all the FBI agents currently active in Japan.
But this is...
Provided you're going to do this for each agent.
It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me? What's he...
And place them on the rack directly above your head.
After that, you're going to stay in your seat and ride the train for at least another 30 minutes, when you are absolutely certain that nobody will notice.
I know that voice. Why on earth can't I remember who it belongs to? Kira, who are you? Like Yagami.
Farewell, Ray Penber.
The first time he's ever revealed his face when he's killing someone.
Ironic. Without even realizing it, he was actually signing a death warrant for all of his colleagues. As for Penber's boss, he died of a heart attack after sending all of his agents a file. And the other 11 investigators? They all died of heart attacks after receiving the same file.
Oh.
So that everyone got the file as well. So
Yeah.
you can't pin it to one person.
Yeah, everyone got the file. Jesus Christ.
So basically, he thought the whole thing out. So that's why that first one, he had to he's writ out basically.
Yeah.
Like he will send the FBI information to everyone, blah blah blah, and then put the name down. It's insane. It's insane. Ah. Like you're expecting him to kill him,
Yeah.
but you weren't expecting all that extra stuff.
I had a feeling that they were Death Note pages because he wanted that little bit there. I understood that, but I wasn't sure if he'd written the reasons why. So he's planned the entire thing out and he's just cleaned them all out in one go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Disgusting.
More intelligent than you and me put together.
It's me. I've got a report in front of me right now stating that all of our agents in Japan are dead. It's already decided. We're calling off our investigation.
I have Chief Yagami on the line.
I did.
So how do you explain this? Are we now suspects in our own investigation?
I felt that it was necessary to uncover Kira's identity.
More importantly, Kira killed those FBI agents, didn't he?
It's obvious he'll kill anyone who gets in his way, whether they're criminals or not.
He's dead. Ray's dead. No, he was murdered by Kira.
Family meeting, Dad.
I figured you're going to find out sooner or later, so I might as well tell you now. I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm sure you've heard of this Kira You see, the truth is, the FBI sent 12 of their agents to Japan to assist us in finding Kira, and all of them died yesterday.
Does that mean they were all killed by Kira?
Like you don't know. It's like one of the most manipulating things ever to be able to sit at a table with your family and just deny that you're this person. Like how would you not feel? I don't know if I could do it. Like if I was that type of person, I think I would have to remove myself from like situations. Do you know what I mean?
If you had a family member working on the case, or is it that your family know about something, or they've heard about it in the news and they just want to be
No, I would just remove myself from the situation to not like involve them. I don't know. I think if you're doing this type of thing, if I was doing that type of thing, I'd become an introvert. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't trust people. Like I would, and I also wouldn't trust myself not to fuck up.
Okay.
Like, so I just remove that awkward situation where I have to put on this fake image. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think it would just be too difficult.
Anyone who comes after him, his crimes are ruthless and more frightening than anything we've seen. Many detectives have already quit.
Dad, you should quit too.
I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this. I will not sit back and let evil triumph.
I think it's honorable of you, Dad. I'm proud to be able to call you my father. And if anything should ever happen to you, I'm going to find Kira.
Oh,
he's gonna find Kira.
Make sure he gets executed.
Yeah, what, mate?
Manipulation, like, you're so... Oh. You are Kira, fuck's sake.
Be killed by Kira. Think of your own lives, your families, and all the others you'll be leaving behind. If anyone wants to leave this investigation, now is the time. You have to be willing to fight against him, even if that means making the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh yeah, that's him all right. There's no doubt about it. I remember him because he told us to get down. But I don't really remember any of the other passengers.
I see.
She's getting involved now.
Well, she was an FBI agent,
Yeah,
wasn't
I know. Now her husband's dead. Now
Yeah,
it's
what are
kind
you
of
gonna
like-
do?
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna be the one to like sort of break this into.
You think so, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she could get some key evidence.
Kira could
Okay.
have been one of the passengers on the bus
Because he could
that
slip
day.
up.
And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
I'm grateful to see that there are as many as 5 of you willing to risk your lives to face evil.
The fact that you've chosen to stay means you have a strong sense of justice. I trust all of you.
Huh?
Look, Al. All of us have agreed to put our lives at risk to bring Kira to justice.
But you never have to show your face, do you? You just give the orders.
Elle, if all of us are going to work together on this investigation, and if you truly meant what you said about trusting the 6 of us, could you come here so we can all meet in person?
Please keep what is about to happen a secret.
Please keep what is about to happen a secret among the 8 of us. I would like to meet the 6 of you and whom I trust as soon as possible. Before that, I want you all to go outside the police building and decide once more if you trust me or not.
Why is he seeking our help now? There's only 6 of us. It's not like we'd ever know.
A proxy, huh? Well, it is possible.
I believe Elle. I think we can trust him. And besides, I don't really see how we can solve this case without his help.
He's been waiting for this to happen all along.
Why would he do something like that?
There were a number of people on the task force who distrusted Elle before this investigation began.
In other words, he was waiting for the task force to get narrowed down to only those investigators he could trust. And to do that, he needed to weed out anyone who wasn't totally committed.
I won't try to follow you. I'm not interested in finding Elle.
Well, I think we can trust Elle, so I'd be willing to cooperate with him on this investigation.
Count me in.
And stagger your arrival so you come 30 minutes apart. Please arrange it so you're all here at midnight.
I've been quite active over these last few days. Think carefully. Was there anything I missed?
It's unlocked. Please, let yourselves in.
To be continued.
Mate.
Such a good series. Light is a fucking
loving this, man.
genius.
This is...
Yeah, man, it's so good. The chess
good,
game.
man.
The chess game. If you're enjoying our content, then please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bells. If you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments down below. We enjoy going back and forth with you guys, but we're going to catch you in next week's episode.
See you in a bit.